Hi, I'm Meera Gandhi, and welcome to my 5-minute podcast called 3 Tips. In this short podcast, I share 3 tips on all matters of life and just about every topic or situation imaginable. I like to walk the talk and will share my real life experiences as I give you 3 easy tips to shift closer towards finding answers to things. Today, we'll talk about 3 tips on how to make a travel or a scheduling decision. Travel has been one of those definitive factors in my life, just as it is probably in your life and in the lives of millions of people today. We need to travel for work, for health, for sport, for adventure, for family gatherings, for many reasons. Travel is the way to gain a deeper understanding of the world and its many glorious cultures, languages, and people. My travel experiences have always been a source of great joy and learning to me. No matter the original purpose of each trip, I always try to make the most of it by trying something new, making a new friend, visiting family, meeting old friends along the way, anything. Adopting a multitasking mindset helps us adopt the mindset of flexibility. However, like anything else, too much travel is not a good idea. Balance is key. I wrote these tips down before travel came to a grinding halt on the onset of COVID. However, they are still relevant as travel is opening back up on a global scale again. There was a point in my life when I was starting to feel the stress of traveling constantly, and it was becoming very unsettling. It was not like I had much of a choice in the matter either. My 3 children were studying all over the world in London, Rhode Island, and Washington, D.C. I was living between Hong Kong and India, managing home and the demands of a married life and the Giving Back Foundation. I was thinly spread. It was definitely a thinly spread existence. I was caught in a cycle of planning, packing, traveling, arriving, unpacking, meeting, packing for the trip back, repeating each stage all over again. It was exhausting. It was still very important and joyful for me to see and to guide my children, so I continued. But my takeaway from these years of extensive travel is simple. My idea for scheduling and planning is simple. The first, if you absolutely don't need to take the trip, try to find an answer by video conferencing. If you feel life is too busy, find another date to travel. Try to make it flexible for yourself. When you decide to take the trip, pack calmly, meditate on the plane, and enjoy the trip. If you're going to travel anyway, you might as well enjoy the trip. So in conclusion, my 3 tips on travel and scheduling are: the first, schedule correctly. When you hear the proposed date of travel, ask yourself whether it sounds comfortable or stressful. The second, be flexible with yourself. If the date of travel sounds stressful and unaligned with current happenings and yourself, try to reschedule. The third, prioritize. Ask yourself whether you really need the trip or not. Can the same thing be accomplished by phone or video conference? Prioritize your own time. Here's to you making the best and most effective travel decisions for yourself. Until next time, this is Meera Gandhi and 3 tips.